What is up? It's MTG of MTG Reviews, and today we are comparing two of the people's favorites, the BMW M340 with the Audi RS3. So these cars are not in the same class, but who cares? They cost just about the same. They have similar power figures, and yeah, we'll see how they match up in the drag race that we're gonna do. With that said, let's get to it. So let's start with the sound test. Which one sounds better, the 5-cylinder or the 6-cylinder? Let me know down in the comment section. Now let's do the customary styling coverage, starting from the exterior going into the interior. We do have a comparison between these two. So to start with, let me just get it out of the way before someone in the comment section comments or say anything. These are not direct competitors, but then when it comes to pricing and power, they're actually quite close. So this car, actually, you see the RS3, makes more sense comparing it to the M340 than the S4, because the S4 is less powerful and it's actually a bit cheaper than the M340. But then we're gonna compare them anyways. I feel like it's gonna be a good comparison. So let's start with the exterior of the RS3, which is the car that actually you haven't seen a lot of times in the channel. So we'll just start with a fresher face. Okay, starting with how the front looks, quite aggressive. But then, I mean, when you're looking at it like this, it's all black. The front is basically blacked out. The bumper, I'd say maybe 75% of the bumper is basically blacked out, which is actually does contribute to it being sporty. While when we look at the M340i, it's a bit subdued. It's beautiful. It's a bit more grown up. Quite nice as well. And then here we have radiators for cooling, because here we have the 5-pot. And then when it comes to the side, the arches are a bit flat, because this one has bigger tires than the ones that you get on the S3. M340, it's arched, but then it's basically the same on other 3 series cars. 3 series, all of the cars from the 320 to this one M340, it only gets different with the M3. But then on the side, this car is chiseled. Actually, it's just a short, nice, very chiseled look and aggressive throughout. And then now getting into the M340, very familiar face on the channel. You know how I feel about the looks of it, subdued, grown up. And yeah, man, when it comes to, I feel like this one is more boy racer than it just being relaxed. This one is being relaxed, you more grown up. Quite nice as well, actually. And then looking to the side, when it comes to the wheels, same size wheels. Here the discs are not ventilated. On that one they have holes. They're brake discs, they are ventilated. However, on the side of this one, quite subdued as well. This is actually quite a simple car. You can spec 320 to be similar like this. Obviously the grille won't be the same, because this you get on an M340, and then the mirror caps, and then the seats as well. But then basically the outside look, you can spec it to be like this, right? But then it's just for looks. And then at the back, on both cars, we have dual exit tailpipes, though it surrounds on both. This one actually has dual exhausts, unlike the RS3, which I'll show you now. So as you can see here, 1 and 2 dual exhaust. The back, quite more aggressive than the RS3, if I was to say. It's because of this actually looks like fangs, snake fangs upside down, maybe something like that. And on the RS3, it is actually quite aggressive as well, especially on the lower part where there's the exhaust. 4 exhausts, as you can see here, it houses 2 exhausts, and then on the other pipe as well. And then yeah, man, I just feel like this is actually quite a close one, quite the closest comparison that I've actually shot on the channel. Let's get into the interior. Let's start with the RS3, and then let's just see what it offers us. Okay, starting with the door. Here's my masking tape here. The material they feel good. I thought they'd be cheap plastic. Okay, here it is. But then the places where you touch, actually quite nice. Flip, it's hot inside here. Let me just open the windows. I'm burning, yeah. But anyways, here we have a suede material, which is actually quite nice to the touch. I'm not sure how this is gonna last on the long run. Even here on the steering wheel, as you can see here, you see it's supposed to be green, but then, yeah, the thing about it is that it's not like leather. It's gonna, yeah, fade as the time goes. But then the advantages of this one over the leather is that when you sweat, it basically absorbs it. And that's the negative as well, because it's absorbing sweat. But yeah, you basically have 100% grip all the time. And then the steering, flat bottom steering wheel, RS badging here, digital gauge cluster, which you can actually change to be however you want it. Not however, we have the classic digital cockpit look, which is actually this one, as you can see, right? And then you can change it to the RS performance, which was just this one with the hockey stick vibe, and then we can change it to become like a runway. Actually quite interesting. I like this one more. And you can configure the sides as well to be, let me change. So you can change it to show tire pressure, G meter. This is basically the best sport display. You have power, you have torque, you have G meter, you have the revs, and then the speed just there, and it's on dynamic. Quite nice car, man. The dashboard as well, I love this. Everything is just close to you. You can change the passenger side events from just here. Quite nice, man. And then physical buttons here, which I'm a big fan of. Physical buttons on the climate changing cluster. Just here we have the drive select. We have different driving modes. Dynamic is the sportiest one. It's basically sport mode, and then efficiency, comfort, and auto. Auto is basically when you press, it's gonna move, and when you relax, it's gonna basically put itself into efficiency. I'm a big fan of that. I feel like every car should have that. But yeah. And then center console. This here controls previous track, next track, and then the volume here. As you can see, that you basically move your finger like this, and then changes to mute, you just here, and then to switch off the whole screen, you're supposed to press here, and then it switches off, but it's not. I don't know. But yeah, the interior is quite nice feeling material, carbon fiber here, squeegee material. As you can see, it moves and it's not tappy everywhere, bro. Audi build quality should be studied at UNISA, cause what the fuck is this? So nice. Even the quilted leather seats, look at the bolstering, look at this, such a beautiful piece. Quilted leather, and then you can extend this. This is basically just like on the BMW. You'll see when we get to the M340, same thing. Even here you get this on the BMW, and this is on the BMW as well. Yeah, but overall I'm a big fan of this car and the MMI display. As you can see here, we quite have a few things: radio, media, telephone, navigation, car. You can do everything, and you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is actually quite a complete package. On the usability side, we have one USB, two USB, Type C, of course. It's not the Type A, which can be a bummer. And yeah, with the looks of it, you don't have a Type A USB. You can use an adapter though. And then here we have wireless charging. Pedals, yeah, sporty pedals, silver. Yeah, let's get to the M340. That's just there. Now, getting to the M340, if you've been on the channel, you basically know everything there is to know about the M340 right now. To start with, you can see very big screen. The screen is huge compared to the RS3. And then, yeah, from here to here, it's just a big screen, man. Range is quite low for this car, but it's all right. It's passable. And then, yeah, steering wheel. Not a flat bottom, as this is not the facelift of the facelift, because this car is a facelift, but there's another facelift just came out just late last year, which is a flat bottom, and it's a different style of steering wheel, and the vents are different on that one, but basically it's the same car. Starting with the door materials, quite nice. This is leather, squeegee material. They didn't cheapen out anywhere on the door. And then, as you can see here, with the Harman and Kardon sound system. and the digital gauge cluster. Let me just close this other door to show you. So now it's on comfort, right? So when it's on comfort, there's this hockey stick here as well. And then to change that, to change the display, you press here, you press on layout, and then you see it's changing. Let me just start the car to show you everything. You see here it's showing you the revs, here's the speed, and then you can expand it a bit. Wait, no, yeah, you see now it's a bit more expanded, and then now it's gonna go to the hockey stick where the speed is just gonna be going up there. Quite nice. And then the heads-up display, I'm not sure if you can see it. To configure it, you press the same button, press here, and then heads up, and then you can change. See, it has wings. As this says, it has wings because B58 Airlines, basically. And yeah, getting more into the screen, press the apps here. There's a whole lot. When you saw the RS3, it was quite simplified. This one, it has more apps than my phone. It has more apps than my phone, I'm telling you. You can configure everything on this car. And then climate control settings, just here. What I don't like is that on this car, you have to do this. Control the climate here. Though it's not a lot of settings, just you control where the air is coming out from, and then the fan speed, and that's just about it. But yeah, going through the climate control on the infotainment system, not a big fan. Volume here, still good. And then next, backtrack, and then hazards here. We all know. And then it does get busy. Just here, iDrive control, which controls everything on the screen. As you can see, you can go home, you can, yeah, quite do a lot. And then you have this view of the car, which I like. You can, yeah, you can do everything and anything. When you indicate, it's gonna be indicating there as well, right? It's quite nice. And then yeah, sport mode, comfort, Eco Pro. The responsive one is comfort and sport. Sport is, if you've never really driven a fast car, don't play with it, just use comfort, stay there. And then yeah, these ones are the when you want to park, the cameras, traction control off. You should never, even though it's an X drive, never turn it fully off. It can do a lot. There's a lot of power you must respect. And yeah, that's basically about it. And as I said, on the seat of the RS, it reminds me of this one. The difference is that this one, this headrest, you can move up and down. Let me show you. See, it moves. On that one, it's into the seat. And yeah, this one is more, I'd say it's more customizable. You can change the bolsters, you can change the lumbar, you can change this one as well. And yeah, overall quite a nice seat. It's quite hugging. And then the seat belt have the tricolor M spot, and at the back we do have space as well. Sunroof, I wouldn't say it's better than the Audis, but yeah, something. And now let's get to driving these cars. So firstly, let's get the technical things out of the way. So the BMW has a 6-cylinder turbocharged engine, and the Audi has one less cylinder at 5 cylinders, and it's turbocharged as well. However, the Audi makes more power, 9 kilowatts more power, as it's at 294 kilowatts, and the BMW is at 285 kilowatts, and the torque is the same at 500 Newton meters. So the Audi is at an advantage when it comes to the performance because it weighs less at 1,515 kilograms, and the BMW is at 1,670 kilograms. And the 0 to 100 of the Audi is at 3.8, and the one of the BMW is at 3.4. However, they're just about the same in real life, 3.8. You can check out car wow videos of those two if you don't believe that. So, however, the Audi should be a clear-cut winner, right? Well, let's see. And please do subscribe if you like this video. Press the like button as well. Don't forget to comment. Subscribing is free. Just press the subscribe button there on your screen. Totally helps me to create more of this content. If you love this video, it totally helps me to create more of them. So just please do subscribe. Thank you for that.
Ready? So, 3, 2, 1, go!
So with the Audi, you just need to get the timing right when launching, so the driver might have missed it. So to factor that one out, we did a roll race. So yeah, that's what happened. However, wish we did more runs and we had more space, because that was the thing that made us not to do more runs. The space was very limited. One thing went wrong, yeah, it was chai. Yeah, so next time I just wish we have more space. And yeah, that's just about it. And the pricing of these two cars, the M340 costs around 3,000 more, 3,800 rands more. So yeah, basically same but different. So which one would you go for, the RS3 or the M340? Let me know down in the comment section.